Our set point screen, this first one is going to be our set point. So this is going to be where we're selecting where we're getting our information from. So if we're on our outdoor reset, we can actually set our cold outdoor temp or warm outdoor temp, as well as our set points for that outdoor set point. If you see on the left-hand side, you'll see kind of a checkbox that you can kind of toggle between these. You'll see up at the top, you'll see the current set point as well as the range of the minimum and maximum set point. You cannot set the set point above or below these. Our analog 4 to 20, this is a temperature sensor, or this is actually talking back to BMS, and they're going to send a milliamp signal back to the boiler. These are set during startup, where you'll set the range of a 4 to 20 milliamp, and you'll set either 100 to 180 is typical coming out of the factory. But if they have a custom scale that they would like to input into the boiler, that will be shown here, as well as you can set it. Same thing with the analog 0 to 10 volts DC. You're going to be setting the range of that 0 to 10 volts on this one. Our BMS network, when it's not hooked up to an actual BMS network, you won't see anything here. But if it does have the BMS hooked up to it, then you'll start to see a readout screen come up. And then our local, if we're just operating as its standalone local settings, you can set the normal and setback set points here. Normal is just normal operation. Setback is, say you have an office building or something like that, where you don't have people in the building from 5 p.m. until 6 a.m., then you can set a setback schedule and it'll operate off of that temperature during those hours. Our outdoor air cutoff, we can enable this. This outdoor air cutoff is essentially, it'll cycle off the boiler once the outdoors temperatures reaches this temperature, and then it'll reset at the temperature you've set in the screen. This does have to be enabled if you have that outdoor air cutoff. Our domestic hot water, so we can enable our domestic hot water priority here, set our set points as well as our start and stops. Our setback schedule screen, we can set a setback schedule. So again, with that office building where you can see kind of that 8 to 5, you have people in the building, you can enable the setback here as well as set those hours. And then on the deviation screen, you'll see your local start deviation and your local stop deviation. The local start deviation is how far below set point do you want the boiler to cycle on, and then the local stop deviation is how far above set point do you want it to cycle off.